This wasn't the prettiest game you guys have had this season, but I mean, you survived in advance. I mean, how do you look at that one?
Yeah, I mean, like you just said, it's not pretty. A win's a win. It's tough. We'll learn and grow from certain things, but like you just said, it wasn't pretty, and there's a lot of areas we can grow on. But at the end of the day, we won the game, and that's all we really matters at this point is winning. Towards the end of the year, it kind of happens like that, but I'm proud of the team. We came out with a win when it's hard.
Turnovers. I mean, they muffed the punt, muffed the kick. I mean, just didn't seem like the game we've seen from you guys this year.
Yeah, like you just said, it wasn't pretty, and that's the best way to put it.
What kind of things can you learn from a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the turnover battle is a big one. We got to keep the ball in our hands, especially when we get late in the year. People are going to try and take possessions away from our offense, and that's something that we can't really do is turn the ball over. So that's one thing, but there's several aspects of the football game that you can learn from each week.
Is there a sort of, I don't know if pride is the right word, but, kind of, I don't know what the right word is, but, you guys, it was one of your worst games of the year, but you still came up on top. Is there some kind of consolation in that?
Yeah, I mean, the standard's the standard, but we're winning games. That's all that matters.
Does a game like this kind of give you a kick up the backside almost to realize not everything's going to be easy?
Yeah, like I mentioned before, winning's hard, and you see games like this all the time, and so we come out with a win. There's nothing to really sulk on. We can learn from certain things, and proud of the team for winning.
I guess just what can you say about your game? I know there was interception, and then there was a couple of other issues. Just I guess what was tough for you out there tonight?
Yeah, this was probably the worst game I've played personally. I'm obviously not happy with it, but at the end of the day, it's a team sport, and when we win the game, I can sit there and smile and say we won the game.
Ashton had another big game for you. How much did he save you guys tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think the run game's always been a big part of our offense, and you saw it early on when Ashton could be able to do what he does. It helps us immensely, and so it was big time to have Ash. We say a good game, but he's had good games all year. This was just a game that's regular, right? And so that's big time for our offense.
How have your expectations kind of changed? I mean, you guys won a game on the blue. You don't seem 100% satisfied, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the best way to put it is we never are. I know for my own sake, my expectations are extremely high for not only myself but our entire offense. And so when we kind of don't live up to those expectations and play games, it's in a bit unfortunate. But, I mean, I can't preach it enough. We sit there and offensively we won the game. Defensively, we won the game. As a team, we won this game. And so how can I be frustrated?
What do you see on that overturned interception?
I honestly didn't really watch it. I just heard offenses back up. So,
Just once you guys got a second chance, how important was it to make the most of it? And it really felt like that was a kind of turning point in the fourth quarter.
yeah, I mean, that was a big-time score. We go score, and then we kind of go down, and I think that's when we got the fumble, too, on theirs. So that's big time. You talk about the turnovers, like I just said, and so at that point to keep the ball in our hands and then kind of get the ball back was huge.
Yeah, Maddox, we talked about the turnovers for you guys, but the defense as well, just some huge plays. Just how big was the defense keeping you in this game?
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it multiple times. Our defense, they come up with big plays when the big plays are needed. And that defense is electric at all times, really. And so when we need the defense steps up.
You feel like you guys got Nevada's best shot tonight? I mean, obviously their coach feels a certain way about your guys' program now, and you guys are rivals. So do you feel like you got Nevada's best shot tonight?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, there is hard feelings, I feel like, between the two schools, and then you add in the fact of where we are in our status in college football right now. And so I think that you see, we're going to see everyone's best each week. I know we just mentioned it. We're going to go down to San Jose next week, and we're going to get their best just because we play teams now that really have nothing to lose. And so that's kind of their mindset, and we're going to get everyone's best, 100%. Sweet. Thank you, guys.
what do you guys learn from this moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, just like any game, we'll come back in here and watch what we did well, what we didn't do well, and improve off of that. The mentality hasn't changed after a win or after a loss. You celebrate the wins, you look at the losses like Oregon State, and you just learn and grow from them.
You look at what the odds saying how it's supposed to be a blowout, but then Navarre's as a rival, and just how big of a fight was it out there for you guys?
Yeah, I think a lot of it was self-inflicted. Just a sloppy game all around, offense, defense, and special teams. So clean that stuff up. In terms of the odds, we don't look at any of that stuff. We knew we were going to get a battle. That's a good team. They played every team they've played on their schedule really tough, so we knew it was going to be a grinder, and we came out on top today.
That just happened, I guess. Sometimes just you don't have a perfect game. Sometimes because it just seemed like you mentioned all three phases: the muffed punt, the muffed kick, some of the turnovers. I mean, does that just happen sometimes, and at least you won still?
Yeah, I mean, we always try and limit those as much as possible, be as consistent as possible as a team, and our training and prep has stayed consistent, and it will continue to stay consistent come next week.
I don't want to speculate too much about him, but for the emotional toll when a guy like Tubes goes down, I mean, he means so much to your guys' team, obviously. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what's going on with that. I just know he continued to lead on the sideline, brought juice on the sideline, coaching guys up on the sideline, which is a testament to who he is, going through something emotional like that. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak any more highly of Tubes and the leader he is. So, again, don't really know what's going on. Praying for the best, so we'll see what happens.
How big was that goal line stop in your fumble recovery?
Yeah, I mean, just in any game, that's huge. They took the ball away a couple times, so did we. So winning that turnover battle is always huge to win a game. So, and especially in a goal line like that, situationally, putting them away, and then our offense just going out and running the clock out was huge.
Marco, how do expectations kind of change for you guys? I mean, he's got a win on the blue. You guys are 8-1 on the season, but whether it be you or Maddox, obviously it doesn't feel like you guys are extremely happy, I guess, with the way that it went overall, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, we hold each other to a high standard. There's a high standard to play here and to perform and prep here. It's a win. We're happy about the win. We're going to celebrate the win, but we also got a game coming next week. So nothing, like I said earlier, nothing's ever changed. We'll come back in here next week, see what we need to improve on, and just prep the same way we usually do, work the same way we usually do, clean up the mistakes, and we'll be good.
Good to go? Great. Thank you.
All right, appreciate you guys. Thanks for waiting.
You guys good here?
Isn't it good?
Okay. Not yet. They're down here. All right, Coach, opening statement, if you don't mind.
Well, guys, as always, appreciate your time, and I'll always start out by thanking Jesus for the victory and give him all the glory for how we're pushing forward. And I'm proud of our team, man. That was a hard-fought battle tonight. We knew going in that it was going to be an absolute dogfight. Got a lot of respect for the coaches on the other side of the ball. And, our guys went out and battled. And that's a game, we've talked about it before. I mean, winning those games in November on the blue, away, wherever it is, that's a testament to our players, the work they put in. And that's a hard game to win, And in the past, to be honest, I know I've been a part of games where we lose those games, where it's, there's turnovers, we drop a punt, there's a kickoff return we drop. Like, there's some things that are just uncharacteristic. We had a personal foul penalty that we haven't had happen yet. So there's a lot of things that are uncharacteristic of us tonight. We got to look at the film and learn and grow from it. But I am so proud of our team finding a way to win that game. And that's a testament to our players, our coaches, sinking in, doing it for each other. And I told our team before, I mean, the best teams play hardest because they love each other. It's not because the team they're playing and they don't like him or whatever. In every game, you got different things going on. This team plays hard because they love each other. They don't want to let each other down. They don't want to let their coaches down. Coaches don't want to let their players down. That's this team. And so proud of our team with the victory, finding a way to win, gritty win for our team, and hats off to them. And as a coaching staff, I'm excited to look at the film and just like we will every single week, find a way to learn and grow. And when we meet with our players on Monday, that's what we're going to do. And we know we're going to get San Jose State's best a week from now. They're playing some really good football on the road, and we got to play our best as well, and we will. And so I'm excited for our guys to continue to look at the film and learn and grow from. We got to have a really good week of practice to earn the right to. But I'm proud of our team. They don't run from hard work. Last week, our guys battled in practice, and especially at this point in the season, everybody's banged up. Had some guys go down tonight. Don't know exactly what's going to happen. Next man up, carry the flag. It's our team. Team. And we got to find a way to continue to learn and grow and compete and play our best football going forward.
What's it do to a team psyche when, like tonight, you don't play your best game, but you still come out with the win?
It's huge. I mean, and I talked about it game 1 of the season against Georgia Southern, where that was a battle all the way really to the end. And our team needed that. And you can't win every game 56-14. And obviously we want to, and as coaches, I'm proud of how our team started fast, up 14-0, had a turnover and things, and then we had to respond. And we didn't play our best football consistently tonight, but we found a way to win, and that's a testament to our players' train and their mentality. And we will build more from this game because of the hard-fought battle than we would on a blowout. That's just the reality. And that's not just our team, that's across the country. And so I'm so proud of our guys finding a way, battling, coming out with the victory.
Last week about how when Ashton was stopped, Maddox stepped up, and it was almost the opposite this week. Maddox didn't have his best game, but Ashton had 200 yards again. What can you say about his performance tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Ashton Jetty's a warrior. I mean, he's banged up. I mean, he takes shot after shot after shot and just keeps swinging, stays in it, trust the coaches, trust his teammates, and finding a way to wear down a defense. I mean, even to start the last drive of the game, first play, we give up a TFL, which is the only thing you don't really want to happen in that drive. Stay in it. Trust our training. Next run, pops for a first down. That's a testament to Ashton, our O-line, our tight ends, our receivers blocking downfield. Once again, there's a lot of things we need to clean up tonight. There were some drops, some misreads by Maddox, the interception, the fumble. There's going to be all that when we watch the film. And as coaches, I promise you we'll be relentless to get it fixed. But I am so proud of this team, so proud of our guys finding a way to win. In an environment and a time that in November, this is the compete month. So I told our team, we just stepped into the compete month. What we did prior, it does not matter. It is all about 1-0 each week, and we know we will get everybody's best, but my promise is they will get Boise State Broncos' best too.
Championship season, championship team, there's always a game or two like this that could swing the other way. I mean, I don't know if there's a reason or if it was just all guys kind of had some rough plays on the same night or what, but I mean, just to survive in advance and hope, like you said, you can learn from it. Is that just what you take from it, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, once again, there's a lot of things tonight on film that we did not do well. And from either penalties to missed blocks to missed tackles to missed assignments to not winning my one-on-one, BJ, that's going to be across the film. But as a team, to still find a way to win the game, so proud of our team. And we will build on that. Being able to be in the fourth quarter, dogfight, finding a way to win, that's a testament to our players and their work.
Down there by the goal line, you had Maddox throw it, and then it looked like it got picked off. Did you know they were reviewing it, or when did you find out that they had changed it, and how big of a swing was that then to get another chance and score?
Yeah, because they told me right away they were reviewing it. To be honest, early in my career, I used to try and look up and watch to see my thoughts. I've learned a long time ago to not even look. I'm going to put it in the ref's hands because you never know how that's going to go, and overturn a huge play in the game. We were able to go punch it in for a touchdown.
Did they tell you he was fumbling it as he went out of bounds, or what did they tell you about?
They didn't tell me. They just told me, hey, it was overturned, and it's going to be 3rd and 2 or third and goal from the 2.
We've been talking about how safe Maddox has been with the ball, and a couple of interceptions where it turned over, so it's only one in the stat sheet. But just, do you know what was tonight where just something wasn't clicking, or I guess why was this tonight so sloppy? I guess.
I mean, as a player, you show up and play the game. I can promise you his prep and how he was this week was the best he's been to this point. And so, just like anything, it's a game. And you got to learn and grow from what happens. For us, we're going to look at our process. I'm going to continue to find ways in our process, maybe some things we missed. Okay, do we not focus on something enough? That's my job. And it's our players' job then to take the coaching, to learn and grow from it. So with Maddox and every other person on our football team, there's going to be a lot of things when they walk in this film room on Monday that we got to improve. Have to. But being able to find a way to win, and our guys being resilient to know even when you're down, or even when it's a game that it's an absolute battle, tied, going, whatever it is, finding a way to win, trust each other, don't panic, don't go outside of what we want to do as a team, trust it, And so I'm proud of our guys doing that. And once again, we'll look at the film. There's going to be a lot of things on film that Maddux needs to improve on. There's going to be still a lot of things on film that he did well, and that's going to be the same for every single one of our players.
Do you think, I mean, Jinty had over 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, great numbers, but it came on 34 carries. I mean, do you want to have to rely on 34 carries to start running back?
Obviously, I'd love to have 3 touchdowns, 3 carries. You know, I think that's anybody in the country. But for me, I mean, we're gonna wear a team down. And if it means 2 yards, 1 yard, TFL, and a lot of those, there's going to be, I promise you, there's going to be a missed block, missed assignment, maybe a missed, that's football. And so whatever it takes for us to find a way to win games, we're going to do. And we got to continue to find ways to make sure we're explosive in our run game. And if it takes 34 carries, we got to protect Ash. But I mean, that's him. He's a warrior. He's a fighter. And we're excited to continue to get, I was glad that Breezy was activated tonight. So we're going to continue to have a good week of practice from him, for him to get more run and continue to make sure the rest of those guys are ready to step up, and we need to.
Some timely takeaways for your defense. That one at the goal line obviously was huge.
Huge. I mean, the fumble on the whatever it was, 2-yard line, huge play in the game. I mean, turnovers in general. I mean, and we talk about relentless effort, explosives, and turnovers. We're up 14-0. Things are going our way. Turnover, and things change, right? And that's football. I mean, you look across the country, that's football. Everything is earned, and you better focus on all those little details to make sure those things don't come up, BJ, because, yes, it was a huge play for us, no different than the turnovers that we gave away were huge plays for them. So it's the game, and there's going to be a lot of things we need to look at and improve in. But once again, I keep coming back, I'm really proud of our team. And I know, and the type of competitors, the relentless team we have here, I mean, they can't wait to watch the film. I mean, even out locker room, we celebrated this win, but everybody's looking at each other saying, Coach, we got to be better. We will. That's the motivation, that you don't need to lose a game to have that fire to come in here and improve, and that's what I'm really proud of our team.
How would you assess Matt Lauder's game on the passing side?
Yeah, without looking, I think Matt did some good stuff. I mean, I know there's going to be some things we look at on film. He had a couple huge plays early in the game, right? But I know there's going to be, he's a matchup nightmare, and I know there's going to be some things on film that he's going to want to improve on, but Matt Lauder's playing really good football right now.
Toll losing Tubner, but Marco was telling us, just now, he was on the sideline, coaching up, cheering, just how much, when he's able to do that, how much does that kind of reduce that emotional toll?
Yeah, I mean, Tubes is blue collar. He's the heartbeat of our team, and especially on defense. And so losing him, not only for his play on the field was a huge part, but his leadership. But it's happened before because of targeting calls, and we've been through it again. And so even him with a brace on and some different stuff, and we'll see what the injury is. We'll walk through that tomorrow. But him, his leadership, who he was on the sideline, him keeping our guys in it, adjustments when guys came to the sideline, that's who he is. He's a relentless competitor, and he loves his team, and that's what Boise State football is built on. Blue-collar guys that love their team, and it's not about me, me, me.
On that note, what was kind of Marco bring for you guys? I mean, he gets the fake punt last week, gets a turnover this week. What's kind of Marco bring in terms of those almost Tubner-like intangibles?
I mean, that's Marco, Jay. I mean, this guy, how he preps, he's one of the best I've ever been around in how he preps himself to play a game. He's got multiple colored pens, so how he takes notes, how he underlines things, how he highlights them, so he could not only take notes in meetings, go home and read those notes, make sure he's down. Coaching him last year as a linebacker, you can tell him something on Tuesday in a meeting, and he will do it in the game because of how he preps, how he loves his team, and that's Marco. And so if it's special teams or defense, he is so prepared and ready for those big moments, so when they happen, he's earned them. And that's our team. And we need more guys that continue to grow and how they do it to be like a Marco at Tubes. And it's cool to see our guys continue to grow even in those things. Because no different. We just played 9 games. We have to grow to play our best game number 10. And that's going to be in our process. That's going to be in our practice. That's going to be how we live in the training room. We got, just like everybody in the country, we got guys beat up. And that's when you play 10 tough, hard-fought games. That's what it's going to be. And so, I mean, Marco, I cannot say enough good things about him because of his actions and how much he loves this team. And he earns everything he gets by how he works.
There post-game. Is there anything to that? Or?
It was pretty quick. One of the quicker ones I've had. Thanks, guys. I'll leave it at that.